Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Shubadama Music. Today we're going to be making a song, not a very good song, but we're going to see what we can do, and by the end of the video, you guys you won't be able to learn everything, that's for sure, anything, that's for sure, but, you know, enjoy it. It's kind of funny, like, I haven't made it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be funny. So anyway, stick to the end of the video, and you'll see how I make songs. I don't know why I did this. Okay, let's continue with the video. So first line of order obviously is going to be getting a good kick, because without a good kick, you're not going to have a really good drum thing. Okay, you're not going to have drums. You're not going to have good drums without a good kick. Okay, so first, obviously you might have guessed it by now. Yes, I started this song off by the drums, because I first had the drum, drum rhythm in mind, and then I went along with the drums. So first, our kick. I'll just expand a little here. You can see a slate digital, really nice. It's like a really, I can't really explain it. It sounds really modern, if that makes sense. So a nice modern kick, it makes a really nice, the hi-hats, I programmed them in, just recorded on the keyboard here. Yeah, I'll actually plug it in, why not? Yeah. So I programmed them in, I can play it surprisingly, okay? So that's that. Pretty simple, just got the kicks going like, I got the snare. Ta, 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 ta. Okay. Snare. Also, everything here is mostly Slate Digital because those are only sample packs I had downloaded by the time I was making this. So, you got this nice snare from, I don't remember which one it's from. I think it's not the Somatics one, Hip Hop. I think it's their Hip Hop starter kit. Okay, I got it from there. I got most of these samples from there, the drum samples at least, okay? Then obviously, you're going to need a closed hi-hat and an open hi-hat. The closed hi-hat, you heard the pattern. Shout out to Simon Savita for teaching me everything that's related. Because before all this, I would just use like acoustic drums, like kick and the snare, like boop and true. But now, since I use samples more, it becomes much more easier to make it sound more fancy, if that makes sense. And you got the open hi-hat as well. The open hi-hat's, basic. Just like something in the middle. Just like that. A nice drum pattern. And the 808s, on the other hand, were something that I worked not too much on as compared to how much I would work on other things if I was focusing on it. Because I was really conservative on the 808s. Okay, some kind of short 808s. Had a lot of nice, a bunch of slides, bunch of cool slides in there. Like 2 slides. That's all. Not a bunch of them. I over exaggerated that. And let me just solo at the kick and the 808s. I added side chain, which was something that Mr. Nick the Nitro taught me. So every time the kick plays, the volume, I guess, or the signal of the kick gets transferred to the 808s mixer track, which in turn leads the limiter to send the volume of the 808 down, which, makes sure that they don't fight for the same frequency space. So, and you got these perks. I did some reverb on that, just to give it a little more, to make sure it doesn't sound like too up in your face, give it some room around your head. Okay, that's that. Okay, so that's basically the entire drum pattern. We also have this small little, triplets, to lead up to a little build up or something. Okay, and the second part I worked on here was actually these flutes, jazz flutes, which are actually from Sign Player. I'll take you to the pattern here. Yeah, Sign Player's flute library, all of Sign Player's library, if I'm being honest. Super high quality. I highly recommend it. I am not sponsored by any of the people I'm recommending here, but in general, really good plugins. So that's that. We got these nice flute melody. And we have these little key. I forgot what they're called again. You click the certain key at the very bottom of the piano roll, and that's what that changes the type of, the, what do you call it, the way the note is played. Like, you know, you have staccato notes, you have sustained notes, you have overblown notes, you have underblown notes. Okay, and that changes the type of dynamics of the sounds which are being created. So that's that. And then after the flutes, I also use these strings. But you can see that, not here actually. Yeah, see, this is, you can basically tell what order I went in just by looking at the beginning. You know, you got the chords, and after the chords, you have, actually the chords are much like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm trying to make a nice video. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, the strings also really good by Sign Instruments, Sign Player. Okay. Actually, the thing about that was that there was so much like room in the, you know, like so much reverb in the actual recording that I have to use a transient processor to make it sound more like close to you. Like, this is without delay and the transient processor. With the transient processor, that, you know, extra, you know, persistence of sound is removed by transient, and delay, you know, kind of a reverby, echoey type of thing. Okay? So combining all that with the chords I made, which is also by Sign Player, because I didn't get to use this on my previous laptop. Sign Player is extremely good. I've always wanted to make orchestral music with it. Again, not sponsored by them. I wish I was. Okay. Also, I don't know any music theory, so I just went off of how these things sound. If you want the notes of that, here are the notes. Look at them. They look really cool, don't they? That's all the notes you're going to see today. And then we go back. Okay, so up till that point, we have, you know, this. Oh, I totally forgot. My bad, guys. A tampura or a tanpura, if we're talking in English. You know, actual. It was actually called a tanpura. So, you know, just like a little background instrument to provide like a bass. These are Sword Plug. Really cool. Really good plugin. Highly recommend. Okay, so that's that. Coming to the build up, you know, you get this like little impact. Also, don't forget the, you know, this is also from Slate Digital, just like a little ambience type of thing, environment type of thing, you know, just like this plugin. You know, it's not really necessary, but I just like it, you know, really sets you in like the atmosphere of where this song is meant to be played. So if you notice one thing about these, I took a guitar from Axe, yes, Axe guitar sample pack from Slate Digital. I took one of their loops, chopped it up, you know, consolidated the track, made two separate tracks, pan one complete to the right, pan one complete to the left, so you get this nice stereo image, which is also what Charlie Puth did. Charlie Puth, I'm assuming that's how his name is said. That's what he did with his album called Voice Notes. He like took the same like the same audio track and he panned it out so you get a nice stereo image. Now, I know it abruptly cuts off the delay, but combined with everything else, you won't hear much of it anyway. You'll hear the guitar, just not like the cutting off. Cool thing here, now that we're coming to it, this is like a really nice little transition part to the song. Harps, they're harps pack. Slate Digital, again, coming in with a clutch. Harps pack, okay? Really nice harps pack. Extremely good. I really love it. The original idea for this was that I would take the harp pack, chop it up, and then like, you know, make it fancy and schmancy, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to do it. I'm lazy. What can I say? Right. So instead, we kept that sample like that. Then I added this little tabla pattern from Swar Plug, I guess. Swar plug again. So it's really out of place. Like it's super fast, which is completely contrasting the slow beat, the drum pattern which was there before, the slow drum pattern. That's contrasting this fast tabla pattern. So what that does is that's a bunch of variety to this one like breakdown segment of the song. And then it repeats the song again and again. So after all that's done, I have this lead from BX Woberhausen when I think Native Instruments had like a merger with a bunch of companies or something like that. I don't really remember because that was like what, a few months ago or something. Uh, uh, Plugin Alliance was giving BX Oberhausen for free, but I messed up somewhere and I lost all the presets because my hard drive configuration is really weird and really hard for me to navigate. So I messed up, lost all the presets, so I had to make this by myself. I used OTT. Obviously, everyone uses OTT on synth leads. Okay, stereo shaper, because if it didn't have stereo shaper, it doesn't sound. I know some people are gonna say, oh, because you have the mono. Okay, well then. It still sounds really bad, right? So what I did, I used stereo shaper to like bring it out, and then mono to like kinda bring it in. So it sounds full and it sounds wide at the same time. And delay. Everyone uses delay. Delay's nice. I like delay a lot. And this is just a repeat of the flute pattern if we go to the second late. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the leitmotif I used in the Zenitsu theme, fan-made track that I made. Go check it out, okay? The Zenitsu theme kinda mimics that leitmotif, but not that much. Enough to make it sound unique. Okay, and you have a nice sitar here. So that's that. Okay, that's a sitar. You don't hear it much when it's placed here. You can hear like the timbre of the note, like the kind of resonance from the note, but you don't actually hear the note starting, which is a cool little additive that I found out after placing it there. And after all that, it all goes off. Flatline again. And yeah, that's the song. Anyway, if you liked that, make sure to subscribe for more. I know this is very chopped up. You're gonna get the full song at the end. Don't worry, guys. I'm not. Or I might just release it and I don't know. You guys are gonna know by the time this video comes out, okay? So if you liked that, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna make more of these. This one's a really rushed one because I had the beat ready, and I'm just taking you guys through how I made it. But next time, I'm gonna make sure to make the beat along with the video so that you guys can actually see me in the process. So make sure to like the video if you liked it. If you really liked it, subscribe. Who says that again? Right, Dave2D, Dave Lee, he says that, right? Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.